So now we'll check the stability of compound frames in case of pin joint structures. Okay, so basically we have two problems over here of compound frame. This is problem number one. This is problem number two. Okay, so why we are calling it compound frame? Here we have one pin joint frame, and here is another pin joint frame, and these are connected by simple link bars. Okay, where link bars are those bars in which ends we at the ends we both have pin joints. Okay, so these are only link bars. Link bars will only take the axial forces. Okay, similarly here similarly these are the one and two are the two planes, two pin jointed planes, two pin jointed truss, two pin jointed structure frames, which are connected by again by link bars. Here we can see the three link bars which pass through the common point O. Okay, here are the three link bars here are the three link bars which are connected like this way. Okay, in that they are passing through the common point, but here they are not passing from the common point. Okay, so we have to check the stability of this system. Okay, to check the stability, we first have to check its external stability. External stability. Okay, in external stability, what I will do, I will just simply check the vertical. Simply check the support reactions. Are we getting the enough support reaction or not? Okay, so I'm getting one vertical, one horizontal, here one vertical. Okay, so three reactions, and they are not concurrent. They are non-concurrent. Okay, so they are not passing from the same. So they are not passing from the same point. So this is our system. So external stability. So it is externally stable. Okay. Now we come to internal stability. Okay. For internal stability, I need to check how many minimum number of bars we need. Okay. So for that, I have a formula which we derived earlier. 3 plus 2j minus 3. Okay. So we'll check as per this condition, are we giving the sufficient numbers of bars or not? Though this is not the ultimate check. Okay, we'll see that whether this check will be successful or not. Okay, so we'll calculate the how many minimum bars are required. Okay, so first we'll calculate how many joints are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 joints are there. So 3 plus 2 into 12 minus 3. 3 plus 2 into 9, that is equals to 21. Okay, so 21 members are basically needed. If we want to, if this should be internally stable, then we need to provide 21 members. Minimum 21 members we need to provide. Okay, so let us count the number members. How many members we have provided in this truss system? Okay, this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so 21 members are provided. 21. So as per this formula, this structure, this pin joint frame structure should be stable. Okay, but it is not. But it is not. Why it is not? As per here we can see that sufficient numbers is okay. Here we can see that sufficient members are okay because triangles are forming. Okay, in pin joint trusses we need to form triangles. Okay, but here we can see that there is no triangle formation. Okay, so we'll check this. Okay, we'll cut a section over here. Where we are not getting any triangles. Okay, so we'll check the state. We'll draw the free body diagram. We'll draw the free body diagram of this portion. This is our support B. Okay, this is the section we have cut over there. Okay, so but we can see that at B there must be a reaction. There must be a vertical reaction at B. To counterbalance this reaction, there is no force. Okay, these are the link bars. Link bars will only provide axial force. They won't provide any shear force. So we can say that this portion won't be able to resist any shear. Okay, so this portion won't able to resist shear. That means it can deflect like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, so this portion is internally stable. So due to this portion, this system is internally unstable. Okay, so this is internally unstable. Okay, but from the formula we are getting stable. But if we see this thing, see the align, see how the this how the members are positioned. So from that we can say that this member is internally unstable. Okay, so this thing you have to remember that where the triangles are not going, we just simply cut the section over there and see how that are this section able to resist this vertical force or not. Okay, so this is externally stable and internally unstable. Okay, now we'll come to this problem. In this problem, we'll see same how vertical reaction is there, horizontal reaction is there. Similarly, vertical reaction. So it is externally stable. Externally stable because three reactions plus non-concurrent. Okay. Now we'll check the internal stability. Internal stability, first we'll calculate how many minimum numbers are required. How many minimum numbers are required with this formula? 2j minus 3. Okay, so how many joints are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 number of joints. This is not joint. Okay, this is overlapping. So this is not a joint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So equals to 3 plus 2 into 12 minus 3. This is again equals to 21. So how many members are there? How many members we have provided? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Again it is coming out 21. So as per formula, this is coming out to be internally stable. But if we analyze this thing, through like cutting this section, then we'll find that this is also not a stable. This is not internally stable. That we can do how? Suppose this is a common point O. This is a common point O. This is not a joint. This is common point O. This point O is not a joint. This is at this point they are both these three bars, link bars are overlapping. Okay, at this common point, they are meeting at this common point. So what we can say that I'll simply do one thing. I'll simply cut a section from here. Okay, I'll simply cut the section from here. Now my diagram will be look like this. Okay, it will look like this. Okay, so I'll find the moment about this point O. I'll find the moment about this point O. Okay, if I find the moment about this point O, so at B there must be a reaction RB which is non-zero. Okay, if I'll calculate moment about point O, so due to these forces in link up bars, it is passing through the same common point O. So the link bars will not be providing any moment about point O. Okay, this force won't provide this force won't provide. Okay, because they are passing through point O. So at point O, summation m equals to I can write RB into L plus L by 2. Okay, so this is coming at summation m equals to RB. So at point O we are getting some moment. That should not be there. Because it is not stable, it is not in equilibrium about this point. So we can say that these members are passing through the common point at about point O. This is not stable. Okay, so this is also an internally stable thing. Okay, this thing should be come out to be zero, but this is not the case. Okay, so at about point O, this is internally stable. Okay, so this frame is also externally stable, internally unstable. Okay, so this is the problem based on the compound frame. This is the way you have to proceed in compound frame. So different types of pin joint frames are given. By this way you can proceed. Okay, you just need to cut the section where there is no triangle formation like that. where the point they are forming through a common point. So this will give you the idea, because these are all the internal unstable type. Okay, so through this we can approach these compound frame problems. Okay, so I think you understand all those things. Okay, so thank you guys. We'll see you in the next lecture. Okay.